concert critiques in cars with Emily. So I'm really excited about this show tonight. I splurged and got the VIP ticket, which included a VIP sound check, which was really awesome. Highly recommend it if you can for this particular band. So let's just get into it. So tonight I saw Switchfoot again, and it was for their 20th anniversary of Beautiful Letdown tour. So that was really exciting, knowing that we were going to sing every song on the album, which unlike some bands, they actually did play every song. So already that was a good start. But let's talk about the VIP thing first. It was awesome. It was like really chill, really relaxed, just very casual. Like 2 people got on stage. One girl, actually, it was her birthday, and she like sang a song with the band. So that was really cool. Her voice was great. It was amazing that it was just like, yeah, you want to come up on stage and sing? Great, let's do it. And then another guy came up, and because they requested a song, and so he held his phone with the lyrics. So again, it was just like cool that people were like up on stage, and it was very casual. They were answering questions. So it was really neat. I really liked that. And again, I highly suggest if you're going to go see Switchfoot and you can, definitely do the VIP, because that was really cool. So again, this is like just such another example. So the show is like clearly about to start. Lights go down, and the opener doesn't come out, but John from Switchfoot comes out, and I was like, wow. I was like, that's pretty impressive, because, you know, bands are very like, oh, it can't come out before the opener, gotta be like have this big, you know, entrance or whatever. So I was really impressed that he came out. He came out with just an acoustic guitar and a harmonica, and he said that he's sang a song that he wrote yesterday. I wonder if he does that at all the shows that he wrote it yesterday, or if it truly was written yesterday. But anyway, so someone cheered like halfway through the song, and he said thank you, and then the whole crowd cheered, and he was like, oh wait, but there's more. So it was just like a fun, again, like just so chill. Like most bands don't come out before their own headline set, so I thought that was really cool. Really liked the lyrics. Love the change in singing when he sang just how far from home we are, so I really liked that. And then he actually just introduced Alana, so that was cool. So Alana Springsteen opened. She started with a song called 20 Something. I liked the line about regretting the tattoo. I thought that was pretty funny. She was just an acoustic guitar, so again, that was pretty impressive. And she said pretty much right from the start, she's like, I don't have my band with me. So yeah, so that song was okay. The next song was You Don't Deserve a Country Song. I was a little nervous with the title, I won't lie. But it did have a faster pace, and I really liked the lyrics in the first verse in particular. The chorus was a little too country for me, but she wrote it about a guy who broke her heart. So like right before the bridge, she kind of stopped and was like, okay, so this bridge, like when we were dating, you know, I joked about saying his name and hearing his name on the radio, and, you know, writing a song for him. And so in the bridge, she does not mention his name, and she basically says, like, you're not going to hear your name on the radio because of me. So I thought that was cool. Again, a little too country in the actual chorus for me, but I, again, liked the lyrics in the first verse. Then after that, she asked for a snapback hat from the crowd, and this guy came up and gave it to her, and he was like, I'm from Virginia Beach, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm from Virginia Beach. So that was kind of cool. Really, really country feel, like so country feel in the verses. But I did like the hmms in the chorus. I thought that was really good. And then it was cool for the bridge. She went into Taylor Swift's song, so that was pretty cool. And I think it was like a smart choice, because her lyrics were very reminiscent of the song in general that she sang. And so the fact that she kind of like addressed the fact that she was basically singing a Taylor Swift song, I liked that. I thought that was well done. For the next song, the melody of the song, she played a medley of songs that inspired her, so that was really cool. She played Drops of Jupiter by Train to start off with, so that I loved. Then she played Boys of Summer, Still the One, Landslide, which was really good. And then she heard someone in the crowd say Michael Jackson. She was like, did you say Michael Jackson? And they were like, yeah. So she played Billie Jean, which I thought was really cool, that she just kind of like, again, maybe she already had that plan to put him in there, but if she didn't, that was pretty cool. And then Want to Dance with Somebody. So yeah, so that was pretty neat. And then at the end of that medley, the last song she played was Dare You to Move. So I thought that was really cool. I've always like wondered, I mean, it's not surprising to me that bands don't play the headliners covers, but I thought that was cool that she went into that. So that was really fun. And she had said before about how important Switchfoot was to her, so I like that she played that. I thought that was a good touch. Then after that, she played a song that I really liked, the quick short feel. And she said it was a collaboration about a more mature breakup, and the song was called The Bad Looks Good on You, which I actually really like the title of, but also definitely interested to hear what it sounds like with the other vocalists, so that I definitely am going to check out, and I like the song. So then someone in the crowd shouted amen, and she goes, I heard you, and she goes, did you say amen? And they were like, yeah, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, you're gonna have to come see me after. She goes, I'll totally play that song. And she said that it was like a promise to herself about being true to herself. So that was cool that she was able to just change the set list on the spot. I really liked that. And I liked the overall message of the song. It definitely had a slower vibe. And then the last song was called X's. Just so very country. But it did have like a short, quick feel in the verses, so it was not terrible. So then she went off, and then obviously Switchfoot came on. So good. So they opened with Ammunition. Fantastic song to open with. Not the first on the album, but definitely a really good, super upbeat, fun start. So I thought that was a really good choice. Then they played This Is Your Life, which was a slower start, but again, no less energy. He jumped into the aisle for the second verse and chorus, and he went all the way through the back, and he went into the balcony, and he's giving people high fives, and they definitely extended and changed the bridge. So then for the next song, he said, all right, well, I'm supposed to be back on stage and playing an acoustic guitar right now, but I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit. So that was kind of cool that he's just kind of changing it up and very like go with the flow. So then he introduced his brother, who plays the bass. They played More Than Fine, which I thought was a really great follow-up, especially vibe-wise. I really like the chorus of the song. It's like so simple, but so effective. So I really was excited. Definitely made some subtle changes with holding words a little bit longer. So then on his way back, he walked across the seats in the front row until he got to the center of the stage and then jumped back on the stage. So I really like that. After that, they played Gone, which half disco ball came up in the middle of the stage with some bubbles. Was not expecting the bubbles. So fun. I really kind of like forgot about that song, and it was just so great to see live. Bridge is so good. He jumped onto the bass drum and started kind of playing with the drums a little bit, and then jumped off, which was cool. And they definitely had an extended ending, so I really liked that. Again, it was kind of one of those like, oh yeah, I forgot about that song. Oh, it's so good. So I really liked that. After that, they went into Beautiful Letdown. He introduced another band member, and then he talked about how this album was not well received by the head honcho from the record label, and they got dropped, and definitely changed the first pre-chorus, maybe the first verse. And then there were a lot of other changes throughout the song, so that was really cool. And also just like kind of knowing the story behind the album in general, and just the song in general was neat. So yeah, I really like that song, and of course it's just such a classic Switchfoot song, so that was really fun to see live. Then after that, they went into Redemption. Really good build up into the song. I really loved it, and again, the chorus was just super fun, so I really liked that. After that, he thanked the stage crew, the sound, light, and merch person, which apparently the sound guy's been working for them for 20 years, which is amazing, so I really liked that. And then he asked the people to use their phones as flashlights for the song. So then they played One Fire, definitely a slower song. Cool to see the lit up theater. Again, I thought it was well placed. It's kind of hard to do slower songs when you have like these crazy, exciting, energetic songs. But again, it's like, it still had good energy. Definitely changed the bridge instrumentally, which I really liked. So I really like that change. It really made such an impact on the song, because again, it's a slower song. Then after that, again, it's like, talk about a roller coaster. They went into Adding to the Noise, which was amazing. And right before that, he did address the order change, and it was hysterical. He was kind of like, so, like, half of you are wondering about the order, and the other half of you are wondering what a CD is. So I was like, ooh, yeah, ouch, I forget that's sad. So yeah, such a great upbeat live song. Love the quick short feel. The drummer went into a drum solo. Really great, like such a great instrumentally powerful ending. It was like just so good. It was really, really good. So then after that, they went into Meant to Live. They played, like, they kind of teased it, like a guitar here played a little bit, a riff, and then a guitar there played a riff, so that was really cool. I liked that. Definitely like a fun way to introduce and get into the song. Really fun to see live. Definitely like put the mic up for the crowd to sing parts of the bridge, so that was cool. And they went into Dare You to Move. They started with a song, I want to say maybe If Only is the song that they started with. It definitely was lyrics not from Dare You to Move, but the crowd knew the lyrics, so I'm definitely thinking it was maybe another song, but it was just with the acoustic guitar. So then they went into the Dare You to Move instrumentals. There was a huge, nice change right before the bridge. Definitely changed the pacing of the bridge, which I loved, and then they changed the ending. Again, just all these changes. Loved every second of it. So fantastic. Love that song. Just so great. It was amazing to see, and just so good. Then after that, they ended with the last song on the album, which was 24. He asked everyone to put their arms on the person next to them, and then made a comment about how awkward it was. And he was like, all right, I'm going to try to make this quick so as not to be super awkward. So that was pretty funny. Again, slower song, but still like good to see live. And it was like, yeah, again, it's like their slower songs never feel less energetic. It just is different, but and like still super energetic. So again, really loved that. Thought that was really well done, even for a slower song, and to end on a slower song, especially after Dare You to Move, which again is a slower song, but when it's live, it's not. So anyway, I thought they did a really nice job with that. So then after that, they kind of were like, so then they did Stars, which was really great, high energy song, especially following a finish up to an album. Before the end, they stopped and had the crowd sing / wave their hands in the air. So then after that, they were like, this is the part in the show where we don't have a plan. And literally on their set list, because I was front row and saw their set list, it was like, dealer's choice, anyone's guess, just make it up. Like those were literally the song titles. So I loved that. I thought that was really fun. So someone had a like banner sign thing and it said politicians. So he was like, really guys? But I thought it was a great follow-up, and it was really fun to see live and very appropriate for the area that it was in, because it was in DC. So I liked that. So then part of the crowd began to sing a melody, and they were like, it was funny because he definitely had a song in mind that he was going to play, and then he was like, wait, was someone singing something? And then the crowd kind of just jumped on it, and he goes, all right, so you want to play Hello Hurricane? So they just like went with it, and it was a really good follow-up. Again, vibe-wise, very similar vibe to Politicians, so I really liked that. I thought that was really well done. And then he walked out into the crowd and walked on the chairs in the second row. He took someone's hat and wore it for a bit and then gave it back to them. And then he had the crowd sing the ooh part of the song. So I really liked that. I thought that was really fun. Then they went off a stage for a minute and then came back, and the bassist played like a tom. I don't know, but it was a drum on the front of the stage. I could be totally wrong with that drum. Let me know in the comments, please. I recognized it. It was not until the chorus, and I was like, oh, a native tongue, but didn't really know it that well. But again, really great follow-up, really fun song, especially for an encore. And I have a feeling that was a song they were going to play before they played Hello Hurricane, but then they just like, again, just switched it up, which was pretty cool. He held the mic like with the mic stand attached to it for the crowd to sing, so I really liked that. Loved the quick feel of the verses and the chorus. Thought it was a really fun song. And again, like if it was a normal encore in terms of like if they hadn't done the album, right, because then Stars technically could be like an encore, even though it wasn't. They went off the stage and then they came back on, so I thought that was a really good song for a return. So then the last song they played was Where I Belong. So someone I guess like that's a thing of theirs. They like pass up sheets with the words "Where I Belong." So he like wore it on his shoulders, and at some point he tied it to the mic. So I thought that was pretty cool that he's definitely very fan oriented, which I really liked. So he's saying "Where I Belong," and he made the crowd sing the ooze, and he told us towards the end of the song that even though it seemed silly, he still prays for peace, and like legit got tears in his eyes when he started talking about war and just being grateful that he was able to be here tonight. So that was like, a little emotional. So that was, again, like very genuine. I don't think he was like making it up or like trying to impress us with his emotions. Loved the guitar and the bridge, and then right at the end, confetti, which was awesome. I was literally right next to the confetti machine, so it was just so cool. So much confetti, so fun. All right, so scores. I was really impressed that he came out before his set, and like, again, as a headliner, you don't really see that. I am genuinely interested to know if he really legit wrote that song and it was the first time he played it. Does he write a song every night to play for the next show? I don't know. If you've been to one of the shows or are going to a show and then you watch this and you want to come back and comment, please do, because I am genuinely interested to know. Okay, so Alana was fine. Really good voice, very like fun storyteller, a little too country for me. I liked most of her songs, and again, she just seemed like genuinely grateful to be there, and I love that she played Switchfoot song. I really liked that. I thought that was a fun touch, and I also think that was cool because I think that she maybe was even like talking to them about doing that, and so the fact that they were cool with that, I don't know, I just really liked that part of her set and the medley in general, because it wasn't country oriented. Switchfoot was amazing. I am glad that they picked a different order this time. I think it was effective, and again, it's like Switchfoot just has such an interesting set list in terms of the fact that their songs, most of them start slow and then get really intense. And again, it was a roller coaster of like really fast and high energy and like rock song, and then like a slower song, and then a really fast and energetic song, but it really did not feel roller coastery. It was very like smooth transitions. Again, same amount of energy, just a different kind of energy. Really liked that they were kind of just going with what the crowd was asking them to play, so I thought that was really cool. Didn't play any of the songs I would have asked for, which is fine. But again, it was just really fun to see, and just the crowd was super into it, and the fact that they were literally just singing a song and he recognized it. Like, I mean, I guess if I know this, I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I really liked that part. Again, all the songs were really good energy songs. They were high energy. Very impressive that he was able to just play these songs that people were requesting off the top of their heads. So yeah, oh my gosh, it was just such a good show. I don't know what to give this one. Switchfoot was really good, guys. I think, oh gosh, it's so hard because, okay, so the last time I saw Switchfoot, I wasn't really going to go to the show, and then I was like, no, I'll just go, and they were in Silver Spring. I maybe even made a video for that one, and I mean, they like blew me away, like just totally blew me away. And I just remember thinking to myself, I'm not going to know any of these songs because they're not going to play any of the old songs. And I just remember them playing Stars, and I was just like in awe of just how amazing it was. I did not get that same feeling when they played Stars this time, but I also was right in front of the guitarist, and so it was difficult to hear the lyrics when I didn't know what they were already. So I wonder if I was maybe somewhere else in the theater, if that would have made it better. Yeah, and then again, Alana Springsteen, just, again, she was good. She just played a lot of country. So I'm gonna go with a 9.0 on this one. Switchfoot was amazing. I mean, again, technically, like, they didn't play like Loser or Company Car or anything like that, which would have been so good. And I'm mad at myself because I should have just like requested it in the VIP sound check, because they were basically like, if you have a song, do it. And I just like, I don't know, I should have been thinking about it. But anyway, 9.0. Let me know what you think. Did you go to a show? Did you want to be at the show? Did they play different songs that were even better than ours? So yeah, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.